So today we're going to talk about the Jabra Elite Active 65T. So as a backstory on this, I was at an airport one day, this is about 3 months ago, and I lost the headset that came with my iPhone XR. So I needed to get on a conference call in a few minutes, and being at an airport is really loud, and I really didn't want to do that, and having the phone up to your ear with, on a 30 minute to an hour conference call is not very ideal. So I picked one up, and I checked the price at Amazon when I picked it up, and it was the same, so I went ahead and picked it up. And when I got to the shop, they showed me what they had, and as far as their earpods, and they had the Apple Airpod, the Jabra Elite Active 65T, and I think they also had a Samsung one, which I didn't like. When it comes to accessories like this, I like to get non-Apple products because I have Apple everything already. I have a MacBook Pro, and all of my family, we all own iPhones. So I wanted to get something that would be non-Apple and would work great. So I chose this one. What really attracted me to the Jabra Elite Active 65T is, aside from the colors, and they have 3 variants available. One's a copper black, copper blue, and copper red. And I have the copper blue, and that's what the colors really spoke to me. And it also carries an IP56 rating. Now, for you guys who are not too savvy about that, the IP56 rating means it's not completely dust resistant, but it will resist some dust. And the 6 on the IP56 means it'll resist water jets. So that means you can actually rinse this on the faucet, use it when you're biking and sweat a lot on it, and use it in the rain. But you can't. It can't go in the water, or it can't get. You can't put it in a pool or anything like that. But you can use it in the rain. There's another variant of the Jabra, which is the Jabra Elite 65T, not the active version, and that one only carries an IP55 rating. So it wouldn't be resistant to a lot of sweat, or you can't rinse that in the faucet or use it in the rain or anything like that. Now let's take a look at what's in the box. So here's the box that it comes in. So when you open it up, there's a cover here, and the actual box itself is yellow, and there's a tab here on the side that you want to pull out. So pull this out. And this is what you're going to see. Okay. So now take the cover off, and you'll see the charging case, the two earbuds, just right and left, and the box. And in the box, you'll find here's the getting started guide underneath the box too. So it's in about 3 or 4 different languages. In the box, you'll find these. So the charging cable, which is kind of short actually. It's micro USB, as you can see there. Okay, we'll toss that. And here are the ear inserts, and it comes with the medium size installed, and I took those out, put it back here, and then the large ones that were in here is what I installed in the earbuds, and pretty easy to take out here, and you'll see that that's right, and this is left, right there. Pretty easy to identify which one is which. And when you take the charging case out, okay, and this is the important part, you know, I found it easier to open when you kind of squeeze on these sides here, and catch your fingernail on there's a fingernail catch over there. Open that up, and this is what you get. So when you put it in, so this is the right one, goes right in there. The left one, and this is what you get. Close this nice and snug. Green says it's charging, because I charged it prior to putting it in there. But the cool thing is that when I bought it from the vendor, it already came with some charge. It was like 50% charged, and I was able to use it in my conference call. So you know, that was really a nice plus. And I did get 4 hours of listening time on this over the 3 months that I was using it, and combined with a few phone calls here and there, and the listening, I got about 2.5 to 3 hours combined listening and talk time. So your mileage may vary, of course, but expect to get about 2.5 to 3 hours if you're combining those. And just listening, you'll get about 4 hours. And with the right insert in your ear, it gets a pretty good seal, and the sound quality is pretty good. Now, one thing I'm going to say though is, you know, I saw a lot of the reviewers say that, you know, this is just great for talk and not for, you know, it doesn't come with a lot of bass. And when we go into the app, you'll see that there's settings there for that, but you're not going to really get a whole lot of bass like, you know, like the other earbuds. But that's not what I'm looking for. You know, there are some people out there that don't, you know, we don't like super bass on our music. I don't listen to a lot of music with a whole lot of bass. I like it kind of smooth, and you know, I listen to a wide genre of music, so it's not exactly where I'm wanting to have a whole lot of bass. So just keep that in mind. But as far as the conversations go on your phone, that was always clear. There was never an issue about distortion or anything like that. So if that's what you're looking for, then I think this is the one for you. So for the app is called the Jabra Sound Plus. So we click on Sound Plus here, and allow Bluetooth to turn Sound Plus on to connect to accessories. Click OK. Now I'm going to have to connect my my Jabra here, and this is what you're going to see when you first connect anyway. So I'm going to turn these on real quick, and you'll hear me. Okay, we'll click on find. It's connected now. Okay, so now that you have it connected, this is what you're going to see. So you have sound modes here, and when you click on hear through, it allows you to hear your environment. And if you and right now I don't really need that, so let's turn it off, and you'll get your music presets here. So and Energize was the last thing I had it on. You'll have it. You can put it on default, which is pretty flat. You can put it on bass boost. You can put it on smooth. Speech if you're listening to a podcast, treble boost if you like it tinny, I guess, or whatever, and there's really a lot of things you can do here. Let's look at Discover. So you can use this is Alexa enabled, so you can use Alexa voice assistant. Um, and on About, you can check for updates here or whatever. It'll show here. Um, you know, there's a lot of stuff, and we due to I'm trying to keep the video short. Um, uh, we can't go over this in detail, but once you get the product, you'll download the app and you'll get all this down here. So I think these are presets here. So for your commute, you can have it preset to, let's say, bass boost for your commute. When you're focusing, you want to just hear your soundscape of ocean waves along with your music, or just no music, just ocean waves. Or when you're active, it actually will track your statistics here if you want to do that. So um, that's it for the app. So that's the end of our review for the Jabra Elite Active 65T. If you liked the video, please smash the like button. If not, then you can always hit the other. And please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.